Hello, everyone here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 on Spring Creek, a 36X map here. Since last episode, I finished up plowing on our big field here. Well, one of our big fields. Okay, let's face it. They're kind of all big fields, right? Finished up plowing on field 386. I finally have that field done. Had to do a little bit of a cleanup there after a course play finish. Not a whole lot, just a couple spots here and there. Just got that all fixed up. And then, of course, when we did this, Evan, we cleared out some of the islands that were in this part of the field here. Like I guess, what do you call this? Like a peninsula over here. We left that behind. So it's not the most squarish straight of fields yet. But, hey, at least it works with course play now. So, yeah, there's what the field actually looks like. I've got the lime spreader over here. I figure we'll get the lime spreader going on this field here. This is probably going to cost us a small fortune if I had to guess to put a lime on this, but yeah, well, it is what it is, right? Although I do wonder, with the way it is spreading lime, is it actually costing us less? I don't know. I'm very curious about that. Anyway, course. One head that should be sufficient, I would think. Generate that course. Yeah, it's nice that we can actually generate the course. Oh, you know what? Oh, I should have probably have generated this before I started recording here, everyone. Because, last time when I generated the plowing course, it probably literally took like 15 minutes for it to generate, everyone. So hopefully it doesn't take that long here this time. I'll give it like a minute here. If not, we'll just maybe skip some time and I'll come back once it's generated. Oh, I didn't think of that one. Should have generated before I started recording. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, we're back. That actually wasn't too bad. Maybe, I don't know, 2-3 minutes or something like that. It's still a fair amount of time here. I don't know why it is taking so long to generate on this field here. I don't know, just maybe the shape of the field of it. I mean, yes, it is a big field of them, but, most of the rest of the fields on this map so far, are, I wouldn't say instantaneous, but, they're fairly quick. Okay, first waypoint, right? Yeah, first waypoint. Drive the course. And we're running the U.S. version here of the T7 New Holland here course, by the way. Matches up quite nicely, I would say, with our spreader here. If you look at the tires on the spreader, I don't know if I can get a view of this here or not. There, you can kind of see it. Tires on the spreader here line up with the tires on the tractor. Always nice to see that, right, everyone? So that silly European nonsense. Okay, you know what? And I'm probably going to want the combine here as well. I was planning on doing some more planting here at this episode, Evan, but, well, two things. First off, we got one more field to harvest yet. I completely forgot about that. I did not realize that field was ready to harvest, so we're going to do that here. And that is field, what number was that? Field the 389? Yes, field 389 is ready to harvest. So, set destination. I wonder if this is going to work. We're going to find out. And I don't have to drive over there. I'll just, have the combines drive over there, right? Actually, you know what? That field's probably small enough. We can do that with one combine. He says once he gets over there and looks at the size of the field and realizes how big it actually is. That's not that big a field. I think we can manage that with one combine. Okay. Anyway, we're also going to get the plow going here as well this episode. Let's go ahead and generate a course for that. I forget what is on this field here again. Whatever it is, it's something I don't want to harvest. Oh, yeah, sugar beets. So, yeah, we're going to harvest the sugar beets here as well. Did I say plow? Harvest. We're going to harvest the sugar beets here. I've got the New Holland T9 700 pulling our Landall 2131 harvester here. Usually does a real great job at this one. Boy, look at that yield we're getting there. Awesome yield. Awesome. Okay, and let's grab a truck here as well. Oh, do I have a tractor? I don't know if I have a tractor large enough to pull any of our grain carts here at the moment. Might have to go grain cartless. You're just sitting. Are you gonna drive over there or not? Let's see. Set destination. The last time I did this, by the way, I forget, was it the T7 with the lime spreader? He actually did make it to the farm, Evan, so it actually worked. Somewhat of a bit of a surprise there, maybe, if you ask me, but it did work, so. Oh, yes, and this, well, that's been a problem there, isn't it? If we're not doing headlands, huh? Someone put their building a little too close to the, well, he wasn't stuck. Oh, maybe he was trying to back up. Yeah, for some reason I couldn't do a headland on this field. I mean, I don't know why, so, like, well, okay, fine. No headlands then. Should be fine. Except for the fact someone put a building there. But yeah, this is why I was not planning on doing any planting yet. For some reason, I don't know why, but the New Holland track here is not done cultivating this field here yet. Not a particularly large field. Seems like we should be done with this by now, but horseplay is being derpy on this field. Very derpy. And I don't mean necessarily getting stuck in building. That I can understand, that one, but oh well. Hopefully, maybe next episode we'll finish this up. We'll probably plant one more field of wheat. I figured I would. Since last episode, finished up our other field of wheat, by the way, at 385. That field is done. So we can bring this over to field we're working on now. If that field was done, I probably would have started planting that here this episode, but oh well. Good checker. We should be all good on this field here, right? Needs rolling. Yeah, probably not going to bother with a rolling. I forget. Did I buy a roller? I think I did actually buy a roller. I suppose it is wheat. I mean, we could roll the wheat. Except for the fact I don't think I have a tractor large enough to roll anything with. We might need to maybe look at purchasing another larger tractor. Have one. That might just be a good idea. If I remember correctly, the roller we have is a little bit of a larger one. So I don't think that little T6 we have is going to be up to the task of pulling that. Suppose I could take this tractor off here. That would be an option. Yeah, there's the roller. Okay, so I do have a roller, everyone. Do have a roller. I don't know. It might be time to just, maybe borrow a little bit more money here. I'm thinking that one might be a bit of a good idea. You're still here yet. You're not actually going to, do what I asked you to do, are you? I'm going to have to drive that a little over there myself, aren't I? Let's see here. CR1090. Go to. Driving to target. Yeah, that seems working out real well. Good job. Good job there, guys. Perfect. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, while they're... actually, you know what? Let's forget. Stop keeping it up. Well, where's the stop button on this? Yeah, just cancel the job. You're clearly incapable of such a simple task. So let's we'll drive them over there myself. And while we're driving, let's maybe do a little tractor shopping here. Thinking maybe another T8 or something like that. Got the U.S. version of that tractor. Maybe see if we can look at purchasing that one. Okay, make sure I'm heading roughly the right direction. Maybe a little more that way. Yeah, that should get us about the right direction there. Okay. Let's head over to our tractors here. See once what we got. There we go. T8 Series US. Actually, curiosity. Do I have... Oh, I do not have those. Interesting. What's... Is this the US version of this one then? Two different versions of the Smart Track there. Now it's got some weights on it. Oh, oh, lizards. Okay. Hey, there we go. That does actually have some American Tire options under the Lizard brand. Okay, there's some other Tire brand options here as well. Okay, anyway. New Holland T8. Figure that's what I was going to go for. I think we can probably afford this, maybe? Ooh, maybe not. $300, yeah, we're going to need just a little bit of money, Evan. That's what I was figured we were going to go with here. Row crop duals all the way around. What does this change here? Oh, front weight. So that probably would be a good idea. Seem like such thin, narrow weights there. Oh, a little trees. Suppose I should probably watch where I'm going here. Yeah, who am I kidding? Actually, there were trees in the way between this field and that field, weren't there? There we go. I think that's the field we're heading to right there. Okay, we need just a little bit more money, so let's take out a loan here. Actually, we should probably take out... let's just take out another... We'll take 400,000. There we go. And the reason I'm taking out like an actual like 400,000, everyone, we are currently working on spreading lime here at the moment. I don't know how much that's going to cost. So, I mean, yeah, technically we maybe only need like a couple $1,000s to actually make this purchase. But with the lime spreading that's happening, we definitely need more than that. Light package, rear package, huh? Yeah, sure, why not? GPS, absolutely. Okay, that should be a good rolling tractor pulling thing, sure. Pulling it out. Another field of sunflowers over here. We're still waiting on the last field of sunflowers to ripen here yet. That is field 383 there, by the way. I'm assuming, what are we, October 3rd. Okay, so probably one more day of one, and then hopefully that will be ready to harvest. That's interesting. Like, he finished, or I mean, sorry, wait a minute, what? No. Yeah, okay. He turned around, started to go, and then he backed up. Isn't that what it looks like, Evan? Like, you can see where he was going here. Like, he was cultivating up till this point here. And then, like, decided to back up into the building for some reason. No idea. Hopefully, maybe after this pass, maybe one more pass, and we should be good. Shouldn't have more trouble with that. Okay. Wait, didn't I ask for duels all the way around? Confused. There we go. Okay. Make sure everything else is still the same yet. I think... Oh, wait. Yeah, configuration change there. Got to watch those configurations. I mean, you change one thing, and some of the other stuff is... Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Okay. Not that I think it looks bad with just, rear duels. I think the rear duels look pretty good as well, but I figured we're going to go front and rear on this one. Let's head out to the field. We'll get that course play going on this, and then we'll start harvesting here. Oh, must be an autosave, I'm assuming. Yeah, autosaves are definitely a little brutal on this map. Hopefully, understandably. I mean, 36x map. There's a reason, right? By the way, again, as I've mentioned in some of the previous episodes, Evan, if you are playing on this map, let me know. Very curious to hear how it's going for everyone else if you are playing on the map here. Hopefully your experience on the map has been good here so far, if you are. Like I said, not too many complaints on my part. Again, I mean, the map definitely seems to be a little glitchy. There's definitely some things going on that, yeah, probably shouldn't be going on, right? There we go. Yeah, let's do a headland here on that. That would probably be a good idea. See how that's working on the other field there. Not very well. From this angle, you can't even tell it's doing anything. I'm going to switch to this angle. Something that's really obvious. At least, for me in person, anyway. Everyone else is working pretty good. Oh, yeah, you're not actually going to drive over. Okay, you know what? Let's stop you first. Cancel job. And we'll just drive over there to the combine. Like I said, we'll start harvesting here. And by the way, if you're just joining us in on this series here, we are in the first first harvest season yet on this map, Evan. That is literally all the further we've made it here in, I think, was this episode 7? No, episode 8. Episode 8, I believe it is today. This is all the further we've managed to make it, Evan. Yeah, we've got one more large field to harvest yet. We got, well, that's kind of a large field there too. Okay, we got one extraordinarily large field to harvest yet. Then we got one more large field that we're working on here. So 2 more fields to harvest. We got, I'd say the majority of the field work has been done here at this point. As much plowing and stuff. We're pretty much caught up on that. Got to finish up the harvest, then we'll probably have some more field work to do. Put lots of lime down, of course. Is this field straight? Sure looks like it is. Yeah, let's get some GPS going here. I like the looks of this here. We're going to do 0 degrees auto with that. Well, that went down just a little bit. Lock that on, away we go. Oh, yeah, yield not the greatest. You know what I should probably do on one? And I have not been kind of following my own advice on this one, everyone. If I had to guess, we probably don't have any... No, there it is. We probably don't have any fertilizer on this screen, or on this field here, if I had to guess. No, we very much don't. And my advice has always been, like, when you first buy a field, you should always try and see if you can fertilize it. Also, we are missing a little bit here. I thought I shifted over far enough. I guess not. Shift over a little more yet. Okay, there we go. Now we should definitely be far enough over. But yeah, like I said, not following my own advice on this one here. We'll have to maybe see once, maybe for like field 383, maybe I should actually like follow my own advice, see if we can put some, probably needs lime as well if I had to guess. Yeah. Lime is terrible, fertilizer's terrible, like just all around terrible. What is up with the fertilizer on 386 there? Huh. That is kind of strange. I have not put any fertilizer on that field, I don't believe. So I don't know why it is showing that. 384, 387, 388, those all have fertilizer too. Suspicious. Oh, wow, okay. Actually, I think these fields... Well, actually, I'm not sure of one. Why do those fields have fertilizer? That's a very good question. I do not have an answer. I don't know why those fields have fertilizer on one. I, of course... Or, sorry, that fertilizer. Lime. Yeah. That's why. Okay. I'm on the wrong screen here. Thinking the wrong one, Evan. Never mind. Don't pay attention to me, Evan. There's your problem. Fertilizer. Okay. Yep. That is the only field we've planted so far. And that is the only field of fertilizer. So that would make sense. Okay, let's see if we can load up some comments here in a moment. See what you folks had to say. Again, enjoy reading all you folks' comments here so far. So keep them coming. I should get a decent amount of sunflowers off this field here, even with the somewhat questionable yield here. Though I say questionable yield, we're actually looks like we're in the yellow there compared to some of the other yields we've gotten. Everyone, it's actually not too bad. I even seen just a little hint of green there. Interesting. A little better than maybe some of the other fields we've harvested here so far. Anyway. Like I said, over to the comments here. Oh, and a reminder, too, of course, by the way, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, and don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. Anyway, to the comments. Norton was saying, Horseplay charged me $415,000 to put lime on a field. Only paid $800,000 to buy the field. Oh, you know what? That's actually a good point. If I check, I've got the field calculator mod, and it'll tell us what fields we own here. So we are currently doing what field? What number field is that again? 386. So we're doing 386, that one. Field 386. is going to need 184,000 liters of lime. 184,000 liters of lime. What is 1,000 liters of lime here in the shop? Lime is, okay, so lime is fairly cheap. I think that's 1,000 liters, right? Or is that 2,000? Oh, maybe that might be 2,000 liters there, everyone. So 125-ish. Sure. Shouldn't cost us much more than $100,000 to do that, right? If I'm doing the math correctly on that one. Of course, keep in mind, I'm not sure how much the hired worker charges. If we were to buy the lime by the bag, everyone, probably would not cost us that much to lime that field. Now, if we were to buy it in bulk, everyone, we're probably looking at $500,000. How much the hired worker actually charges, I don't exactly know of one, but anyway. Well, this is interesting. I wonder how accurate this is. I mean, according to the field calculator here, field 386 is a 57-acre field. There's definitely some math not working out here. But according to that 57-acre field, if we go check the plow here, the plow is up to 4,112 acres worked. I think there's a little disconnect there somewhere. I'm not sure where the problem lies, everyone, but I don't know where the field calculator mod gets its field size either, if that's from the game or what, but 12,000 liters of fertilizer, 821,000 liters of manure if you were to put manure on it to give me an idea. Yeah, I think it's safe to say we won't be doing anything with manure. Iowa was saying the tractor looks like a Ford tractor. You could be right there. That decoration we have for a tractor could be a Ford. That does make sense. Forgot about that. The Fords look very similar to the Fergusons, have one, just a little bit different front ends. So again, that tractor we have for decoration looks like a Ferguson until you look at the front. Like, wait, nope, that is definitely not a Ferguson front end. Hetro saying, good video. I've never seen a seeder like that. For me, I like the toolbar to be in front of the air cart. I feel planting is harder to control when turning when the toolbar is behind you. Have you tried the Seed Hawk with small air carts? Good mod. Thanks for the info on the 4960. I found the same mod you have. I like it very much. My favorite tractor. Hey, there you go there, Hetro. Glad you found the 4960. And yes, I would have to agree with you. The tow behind option when it comes to that seeder, not quite as nice. Or I think is it called tow in between, because the cart is in between. Whichever way it goes, I mean, you know, the seeder's on the back, the cart's in between the seeder and the tractor. I would definitely have to agree with your Hetro. Much easier when you have the seeder connected to the tractor and then the cart is behind the seeder portion, right? Birdman was saying West End is 64x. Yes. So for those who maybe want a map that's even larger than this one, you know, if this map here is not big enough for you folks, you know, then there's the West End map, and that is a 64x map. And yes, you heard me correctly. That is a 64x map, everyone. So not quite twice the size of this map. I think if I'm doing the math right on that one anyway. Mason was saying, so according to Precision Farming, when you click on the land parcel 154, which is field 383, it showed a total hectares of 202. So 202 hectares. You convert that to real numbers, and you end up with 500 acres. Actually, well, that's a good point. Go back to this here. Oh, this is hectares, too. Did I mention that? I don't know if I mentioned that earlier or not, but that is in hectares there. Anyway, Mason was continuing to say, I knew these fields were big, but my goodness, that acre counter I have proven to be pretty accurate, at least on 1 to 16x maps. Not sure about the 36x map, though. The script it uses couldn't be that far off, could it? I have no idea. It's a good question. When are the Euro tractors and the front 3-point tractors going to bite the dust? Awesome video. Keep up the great work. Hey, thank you very much for that. I think we've gotten rid of most of the front 3-point tractors, haven't we? The only one that might be left yet is the New Holland T8. The track New Holland T8 might be the only one left, I think. Let's see. 90%. We're almost full here. Nope. Oh. Lower back down. Blaze white. Struggling. There we go. Christopher was saying, good video. Keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. According to this, we got 7.1 acres, huh? I wonder where that acre counter is coming from, because that definitely can't be right. Pretty sure we've harvested more than 7.1 acres here so far. Between this field and the other field. Right? I'm trying to think here. Yeah, that should be... Unless that maybe resets between sessions, and we've harvested 7.3 acres on this field by itself alone so far. That would make sense, Evan. 7 acres right here. I can believe that number. That screen blinking and flashing. That's kind of annoying. Why it's doing this? Oh, we're full. In-game combine too, yeah. Okay, we're just going to drive over to the truck here for now. Yo. Oh, well, how's everybody else doing? Hey, the cultivator's still going yet. That's a good sign. Plow, yep. Plow's done a great job here so far. Rolling, looks like we're looking pretty good on that. Maybe when we're done rolling up, and I might grab that tractor that's on the roller. Maybe we'll put that on a grain cart then and bring a grain cart over here. Maybe some benefits to that. Still unloading. There we go. Need that wicked fast Fendt Ideal combine unloader on here, right? Oh, let's get another autosave. Well, Evan, I think with that, it's going to be back to the field here for me. But for you folks watching, you'll have to come back tomorrow for tomorrow's episode here, because it's about time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments and or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching. Until next time.